Hi Virgo, how's it going? Welcome to my channel, The Lion's Butterfly. This will be your reading for October. We're going to see what's been happening throughout the month and what's left for the rest of the month. Please check your moon and rising signs for messages that would resonate further than this one maybe. I'm so happy you guys are here, and please like and subscribe if you feel that you want to. And let's go. I shuffled a little bit first on your energy, Virgo, before I press play. And the Ace of Pentacles came up twice, and so did the Death card. So I feel like there is definite like new opportunity coming in, you know, perhaps real estate wise, you're moving, or there's an investment you're making, or you've gotten some type of money or an opportunity, a promotion at work of some kind. And, you know, maybe this could create some transformation in your life. Something that was stagnant, you know, maybe this new opportunity, this new thing could be the thing that helps to propel your situation further and helps transform things for you. In any event, let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, Virgo? I'm going to lay out 5 cards, with the 5th card being the outcome card, and then I'm going to clarify those cards as well if need be. Okay? Okay, we're going to start. First card up is the 7 of Pentacles. So waiting, worried that all the effort and investment and hard work and energy you put into something may not pay off. Okay? 6 of Swords is the second card, moving away from negative behavior. Perhaps you've been waiting on something and you're done. You've like making a decision to stop waiting on something to happen. Perhaps it's like leaving one project behind and moving on to another, leaving one job behind and going on to something else, or one project or one deal or one house, or just a situation where I feel like you've invested a lot, but I think you're worried that your ships may not come in, and it's perhaps causing you to want to flee the situation and escape. Yeah, you are. You're going towards the 9 of Pentacles here. So no longer waiting for something. Now it's actually coming in here. Wow, with the Empress. And King of Rods as the 5th card, the outcome card here. So Virgo, I feel like this month has to do a lot more with your career and your money. I feel like that's the focus here. I don't necessarily see it being on a partnership. I really see you actually taking the lead and taking control when it comes to your money, when it comes to your investment, or when it comes to your home, your career. There's potential here for incredible abundance with the Empress card, okay? That is like, I mean, she's the ultimate manifester. She is the creator. She literally, everything she touches turns to gold, okay? She provides abundance and fertility. And she's right next to the 9 of Pentacles. So I really feel like this month has been a month where you've decided to move away from an energy where you're waiting for things to happen, and you're actually going towards making them happen yourself. Very much taking control with the King of Rods, okay? Having a very clear vision and taking action. Taking control of your money, taking control of your finances, taking control of a home or family situation here. Really, the goal is financial independence. It's for you to not have to struggle so much anymore, going from working really hard and tilling the soil to, you know, being able to breathe and relax and, you know, walk through the garden that you've created here and feel accomplished and feel like you can kind of just chill for a minute and not have to be so, you know, on the go all the time. I love that it's like the present energy. It's the main energy here is the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, if you want to look at this as some type of romantic or a personal thing here. You know, perhaps Virgo, you've been waiting on someone to come into your life. You've been waiting on something to go to another level. Okay, perhaps you, if you're a Virgo man, perhaps you're dealing with a woman who you want to have your child here. You put them on a pedestal, you see them as really amazing, and you've kind of been waiting to go towards them, and you've decided to take action to go towards them. Vice versa, man, woman, same couple, doesn't matter. Same sex couple, you know, this is waiting to go towards someone. It's like making your move. It's like you were biding your time to move towards someone here and take action because you see the abundance that's possible with this person and you see how fabulous this person is. But I really feel that this has more to do with your money, with your career. Okay, Virgo? We are going to clarify. And at the bottom of the deck here, there's that Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles hasn't come up in your actual reading, but the Page of Pentacles did. So there is the beginnings of something, I think, happening for you guys. There is perhaps an offer being made. Now, maybe this is why you're feeling like this, because it's the Page of Pentacles, so it's maybe not everything you thought it would be. Maybe it's not everything you were hoping for. So, you know, it's like trying to decide whether or not to take the opportunity that's at hand here, because you need to basically figure out if it's going to get you to the Nine of Pentacles state of being, okay? Also with the Page of Pentacles, you know, you need to be willing to look at a situation from a different perspective. You need to be open to learning something new, okay? But definitely, this is like the beginnings of, I really feel you guys taking action towards something here, towards someone. So we're going to clarify and see what this other deck has to say, okay? Too many. So why is the Seven of Pentacles here? What are we waiting on? What is Virgo waiting on? What's the hold up? The Hermit. Someone is definitely taking their time, Virgo, whether it's you or someone else in your life, or a project is really taking its time to kind of get off the ground. I think you're really going within here and really trying to figure out how to make this happen here. You're waiting because it's like you're waiting because you're thinking. You're trying to figure something out. It's like coming up with a plan, I think, is what's happening here. I think you're really trying to figure out how to propel something forward and move towards the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, they're like this because they're looking at each other. So I think you're trying to figure out how to move towards the Nine of Pentacles here. How do I get there? And I think that's why it's like you're biding your time. You're waiting. You're trying to figure out a plan here. And I think you're really doing some deep thinking here. And it's so funny because, you know, here you are, Hermit, Virgo, your energy coming out, right? I love that you're showing up in your own reading, but it really does mean that you really need to go within and figure this out. Take some time here. It's like you're waiting to receive some type of information that you don't have right now. You know, even your dreams could really help you along in this situation. You know, I would suggest every time I see the Moon card, I really do think that it does signify us having to look within our subconscious and maybe pay attention to our dreams. Dreams are a huge part of life, sleeping or waking, and there's a lot of information that is sent to us through our dreams, but we just need to be willing to be open to that and pay attention to the messages. And I'm recently really getting into the study of dreams, as I find that my life is almost ruled by my dreams. So much so that they can affect my whole day. Whether I remember them or not, I will wake up with the recollection of having either a really great dream or a shitty dream, and most of my times my dreams are predictive and lucid. So I don't underestimate the power of the messages that come through our dreams. And I think it's really important to tap into that. And perhaps that's the Page of Pentacles here as well, you know, being willing to learn something new, being willing to study your dreams. So before you put your feet on the ground when you wake up in the morning, Virgo, if you have a dream that you wake up remembering a dream, I suggest you write it down immediately before your feet touch the ground, or you will lose it. Okay? And then, you know, maybe do that for the rest of the month and see what comes out. See if there's any messages in there for you that help you to gain some clarity as towards a plan of action to gaining true financial strength and growth. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So you may need some help. You may be getting some help possibly, perhaps from a woman or a man, doesn't matter, who is financially set, who knows how to handle their money, who knows how to create abundance, who knows how to take action and develop a plan and then actually execute that plan. Okay? Or this is just you here, really coming into your own financially, and that may mean that you have to ask for help, some charity, a loan perhaps, or someone could be asking you for a handout as well. But I really think it's speaking to financial balance here, okay? I think this is like balancing out your debts, okay? Paying off your debts, getting to the point where you can pay off your debts. Perhaps this is what this could be about as well, is that a lot of you Virgos out there throughout this month of October are really going through some financial strain, and you need to figure out a way to balance out your debt. And it seems like that's actually happening for you this month. But don't forget that if you are giving, it's important to receive something back. And it doesn't have to be physical or monetary, but you can't always be the one handing out. And you also can't always be the one asking for a handout either. But I really do think this is about finding a way to balance out your financial growth here, your finances. It's funny because with the Empress card, clarifying the Empress card is the Seven of Pentacles. Again, it's the second time it's come out. So definitely waiting, perhaps really waiting on an investment here, really waiting, really kind of worrying, being weary about whether or not you're actually going to get a return on that. If you're going to see the financial growth you're craving, okay, you know, this is like waiting for the abundance to arrive, waiting for the abundance to occur. This is a little bit of growth here, but you want real growth. You want major growth here. You want to be set. You want to be, you don't even want to have to get up off your chair anymore, okay? That's how set you want to be. And you're waiting, and I feel like you're really biding your time, or you're waiting on a return on an investment here, or you're waiting for someone in your life. Again, you could be waiting for someone. King of Rods, Five of Cups. Okay. So, you know, perhaps Virgo, either you or someone else is looking at this situation, feeling like you really want to take action here and make very clear decisions. But also I feel like there is a feeling of regret that is stopping you from really doing that, and that's perhaps what's creating the Seven of Pentacles energy here, that waiting, stagnant energy. I think it has to do with the fact that there's some regret, there's crying over spilt milk. Perhaps an investment didn't work out of some kind, okay? So now you thought, and you were enthusiastic about it, you thought it was going to go really well, but it didn't, and now you're kind of crying over spilt milk and having a little bit of a self-pity party, and it's prohibiting you from really moving forward, though, and taking action towards balancing out the situation and getting back to the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And really not just getting back to the Nine of Pentacles, but really elevating yourself here to the Empress status, okay? don't hold yourself back with negative thinking. Don't hold yourself. It's time. It's moving away, right? It's time to move away from the negative thoughts, from the chaos, from the negative cycle, from feeling like this. You got to move away from that now, Virgo. It's time to take action. And I see you doing that. I do see you stepping out of this feeling and actually really tapping into the King of Rods energy, which is about being very clear and decisive and inspirational and enthusiastic. Okay, you may also need some spiritual guidance here with the Hermit and the King of Rods and the Moon card. Okay, that could be some spiritual guidance that is needed, or someone perhaps comes in to take you out of this state of melancholy, take you out of a state of guilt and regret. Someone maybe now comes in to help show you the way, give you some guidance here, or you could just be doing that for yourself. Okay, Virgo. I'm going to take 2 more cards on the King of Rods. Why this feeling here? It's funny that the only card that has any cups in it, which has to do with emotions, is the 5 of Cups. Feeling down and regretful and sorrowful and focusing on what didn't work out. Yes. Yes. Don't allow your feelings of sadness. Don't miss out. Okay, turn around. See the other 2 cups that are there, because it actually is going to come in faster than you think. I think you think this whole process is happening slowly, but I do see an offer coming in for you. Something. It may take its time, but at the same time, it actually may come in really quickly. Or it may take off quickly and then kind of the whole process kind of slows down, okay? That could be what's causing you some grief and sadness here as well, is the fact that something may have started off really gung-ho with a lot of energy behind it, and now it's kind of slowing down. However, the Knight of Pentacles, he always gets to where he needs to go. He may take a little bit of time doing that. He is the slowest knight, okay, in the deck. So he may take his time figuring out this financial situation, but he will get there, okay? I want to look into the 7 of Swords and the Moon card. There we go. The Leo card, the Strength card. Okay, Virgo, so you know what? I'm going to take another 5 of Cups again. Wait, how did that end up in here? Okay. The World. So, yes, definitely ending a cycle here, leaving behind with the 6 of Swords, leaving behind a negative situation, leaving behind something that maybe didn't work out. Okay, going towards personal growth here, making a situation better, needing to really tap into your dreams and to focus on your subconscious. What do you really want? What are your feelings really telling you here? Okay. This is Pisces. This is water. This is flow. This is emotion. You know, what's really going on? Like, what do you really want? Figure that out, I think. And possibly your dreams could help you do that. But I do feel there's some information that you don't have, or you feel lacking in something, and that could be strength, inner strength. Okay, perhaps you're feeling like you don't really have the inner strength right now to deal with this situation, but you do, you really do. So I feel like in order to move on from something that maybe didn't work out, whether it was a personal relationship or something that has to do with money, okay, or career, I think that you need to really go within and really tap into your energy and gain that inner strength. Realize that this whole thing is just a cycle, okay? One cycle ends so a new cycle can begin. This is completion, this is success. So that's when I say, like, don't be so weary, because the Knight of Pentacles is here. He may take his time to get there, but he gets there, okay? He takes his time because he wants to make sure everything turns out okay, everything is right. He needs a plan of action. So again, come up with a plan here. Regroup. Come up with a plan of action. And then I feel that once you come up with that plan of action, and with the Page of Pentacles here, it could be something it's about thinking outside of the box. It could be something you never thought of before, and now you're learning something new, okay? Be open to that and come up with a plan of action, because I do see you very much going forward towards financial abundance and settling this situation here, balancing out your finances here. And if it has to do with a relationship, I do, even though there seems to be regret, and like you've having to have been really waiting on something. If one thing didn't work out, another thing will. But it's like a cycle. Something's coming around, okay? Something is coming around. You've been waiting and you've been feeling kind of almost like giving up hope in this situation, but don't, okay? And I feel like you will get communication soon about whatever this may be that kind of sort of gets you going again. Okay, Virgo? I hope that helped. Bye.